So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Keeper has taken decisive action. Camavinga! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's Camavinga. And it's Mendy. Valverde. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. He's having a shot! And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. Bellingham! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Foot in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Referee has just said play on. And here's the chance to counter.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. That is lovely. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Bellingham touches it back. Fires it in low. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Out towards the flank. Tau. Shot could be on. It's Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that's a lovely exchange. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way, taken back almost at once.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. They've got a corner here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Valverde. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Welcome to the field.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get on the end of this? He's onside. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking tidy in possession here. Closing in on goal. Bellingham. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe on a strong run down the right. Great skill, that's nice. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run...
Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mendy. Played towards the other side.
Might want to be careful there.
Opts for safety. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out of play for a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can. And
he's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. That's good vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Coming on the field, number 40.
And he's had it nicked away.
Number 41.
Now it's Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This might... And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Great ball and he's in here. Kamavinga! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. Rudiger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Good ball over the top. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's worked it through. Good ball, good take.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's an imaginative pass. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior, and that was nowhere near his best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And they've got rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's had a shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Mbappe. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. No goals as yet. Mendy.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tau ploughing through the middle. And the shot! Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thanks. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Shot, surely! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. This is the time you need that pace.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Threads one in, and he shoots! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
1 minute added time.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Traoré. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass just applied the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Chouameni. Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Off the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's a lovely exchange. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Vinicius Junior. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tau. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Mbappe is onto this. Tau. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tau. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vinicius Junior. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's a sharp little ball here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe, in with the challenge. Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mendy. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back underway. Now it's Bellingham. He rises! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Crossed in early. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Valverde. Done delicately. And here's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Cleared away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tau. He's in a great position here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chouameni, and it's Camavinga. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Number 10. Number 36. Coming on the field.
Tau.
Number 40. Number 41.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Tau. Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. This looks promising. Goulet. Goulet looking to penetrate opposition. There's the shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Strong running down that left flank. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Diaz. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Valverde. Played out wide. And that's been... Takes a shot! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace. And at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Oh, tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tau.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shoots! He scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the right, back into the middle. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Mendy. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played back to the goalkeeper. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Well timed, excellent interception. Driving forward. Can he spark a counter here? And it's a real chance! Vinicius Junior. Ball's gone out of play. Rudiger. Valverde! And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's played in. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Camavinga. A heavy challenge. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Tau. And he's in on goal. Gets his head on it! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that's a good ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Everyone,
grabs.
please welcome the 2 sides.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a promising position. Alexander on. Oh, what a climb! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Chouameni. Valverde. Dykes. Goes for goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mendy. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was alert to it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Turns back here, probably the best option.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins it. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A probing pass. Cow. Some really good ball movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low. Danger averted for now. Now there, and a chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lovely feet. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered with swing. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 93.
And it's Valverde. And it's Arda Güler.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Goal!
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking here to chip it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Valverde. Looking for the run. Now it's Tau. Can he finish? Eder Militao getting this one clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Camavinga proves too strong. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nicely shaped ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's been cut out, well played. Mendy calmly anticipates.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. He shifted it to the flank. Mendy cuts out the pass. Mendy concedes a free kick for that. And he thumps it clear. Bellingham running with the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Tau. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's beaten the last man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Knocks it into space. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play a chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Chouameni clears it away. Mendy. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there. Gets the shot away! Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mendy. Searching pass he's played there. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Coming on to replace him is number 40. Substitution in progress.
And it's been taken short. That's good play. Thinks about the shot. And he's taking no chances there. What a throw in. Showing great feet there. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Tau. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Eder Militao is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He's being urged to shoot. He's found a way through.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third
36.
corner of the game.
Number 10, coming on the field, number 11, number 41.
They've played it short. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. That's rather hopeful. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And for sure, that was not one of his best. Oh, given away. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. We are into overtime. And the ball's gone astray. That's the throw. Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tries to play it through. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but decent chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, it's come off the upright. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Passes short and sharp. And that was very necessary. But that has not gone well. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and
he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good ball, good take. And the shot! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Mendy. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Early ball, brilliantly cut out. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, it's a... There's the shot! Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kamavinga. That's a cute ball. He's found a way through. That's very neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Looking here to chip it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Tau.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear. And he can clear it away. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pressing high and with purpose. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Backward it goes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Cleared without complication. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a shot. He's having a shot! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
There will be 1 minute
Yeah, and you
added
have to
time.
say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rudiger. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Mendy. Strong running down that left flank. And they can counter here.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Thanks. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get it through? Mendy crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Passing nice and neat. Vinicius Junior!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! Valverde duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! Oh, off the bar! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. That's really well cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. There's the header! It's there! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Might want to be careful there.
Well measured. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Arda Güler. He's in a great position here. So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.